It's young guy here. I do not where I get it? About digest indeed. Yeah, into Migamo, Garamasha. Oh, my car, I'm going to come off. You should be show you cup. I don't like it. Hello, hello, people. You sound so confused. Ça c'est pour placer dans les menus comme ça. Hello, come and enjoy with us. Good evening. How are you? Happy Sunday to everyone. Come and digest with us. We need to digest a bit. Maman, il n'y a pas de suite. Et surtout. With my brother, it's making me to eat children's food though. I'm digesting with Chumole. Yeah, my very good people. You see, we just want to come and digest our food. At the same time, profit to wish you happy Sunday as usual. With our little write-up, which I must need for few attention on that. And before that, please, this thing is very necessary. Yeah? Very necessary. This world now needs to be hold accountability by those we place at the forefront. Be it whoever, don't do things with a person that cannot give straight accountability, or a person that will find it offense to explain, especially in opposed, especially as a partner, for it causing a lot of things. People are not easily to explain themselves, and some people find it as normal due to guilty cost. But the truth is this: if you can't give accountability, or if you can find it difficult to explain things, even when it's not difficult, if you know you cannot be able to explain why, even in being against someone, if you know that if you are asked what is your problem with this person, you cannot be able to give accounts, don't dare start it. Don't dare be in a position whereby you cannot explain why, or take a post you cannot explain or give account of, because our conscience should be active this day to help us to succeed this journey in all things. It will help you to guide your clear conscience. It will help you to walk right. There's something I was telling my junior brother once upon a time. I told him that whatever that will make you maybe see me coming in or whatever, you start doing like cat and rat, trying to make a mechanical move. Know that thing is not worthy of doing. Then to be 100% fit and boast of yourself or whatever, clear conscience is better. It will guide your energy, guide your strength, guide your life, add more on you. But that little panic and fear and stress can deny a lot from you. If you can't give accountability, if he's giving you, if he's fighting you, if fear involved in it, please retrieve. It's very important. People are dragging position today. They should know the effects and things that are involved in it. People have been into things that are a lot is still up on, or to come out, or to while coming around that place, they wanted to use other things to accumulate problems just to block their iniquities. Whatever you are doing now, whatever it seems to be, if you can't give accountability, know that your spirit is against that. Try to avoid it. Even in your secret places, there are things you do on your own that if you are asked, if you are questioned on it, you cannot stand boldly and give account of it. Please withdraw. Withdraw from that. Emmanuel, God is with us. Our conscience is the highest and part of the helper we have. If it's clear, you have 90% of good health. But some of the diseases and problems that accumulate in our body, in our health today, sometimes not even about food, it's not about boys. When that guilty conscience is tampered, is troubled, it kills the energy that restricts or that battles the sickness, and just like putting things in a fridge with the air condition of the fridge, it makes that thing to last long. But whenever it's in a heat place, you see that something that can last a long time, we start having issues. It happens in our inner minds. Work well to clean your mind clean. A lot of things is coming around, happening to kill you emotionally, to destroy you. You start having symptoms and other things. Fight against it. I'm speaking from experience. Sometimes it's not all about food or whatever. Whenever you look all around, you have a clear conscience, you are walking normal, you owe nobody, even though you own, but you are straightforward about those you own, ready, willing to pay, and not this one that you can owe somebody out of jealousy, out of envy. You start refusing to pay. You start, because people are like that. Many are like, it's not I don't have the money or whatever, but the jealousy and the envy start making them behaving mechanically, and whenever they see the person, they feel so guilty and all these things. Please, it's just part of our vibe, because these days it's reserving a lot of bad mood and bad feelings for us. Let's avoid it. That word that said, the truth sets free. Another word, and clear conscience sets free. 100% of good health is clear conscience. If you can work to have it, I promise you that you will be assured of 90% of good health. 90% of good health. And that side you can battle on that is stop walking in fear. Stop walking in fear. There was one post on Facebook that I was commenting on. Someone who is asking about how do you just try to know the good one. Which you want to get on? Start eating your listen. How to know the good people or whatever. And I was like, you have to know who to work with. I was like, the Bible never promised you of any good person. You see? He never promised you, because all men are human beings. They can become whatever in the next few minutes, you know. So nobody is promised or can be as a guarantee of a good person, because you never can tell the next. But the only thing is working with anybody with faith on God. Because since you know that Emmanuel, you believe, is working all over you, you move like Emmanuel, like last time I said, one who is wearing a white garment like as I'm wearing, you know, he cannot put head at all place. He cannot make anyhow move to avoid stem. So whenever you know your Emmanuel, your movement, your action, everything must concord. And whenever it's happening like that, it will strengthen you, even in working with anybody. Let your faith be built on that fears shall not kill you before your time. Because most of the attack we have today is coming from fear. Immediately you are afraid of something, you are already there on that before the consequences are born. And that's, by the way, for this, just to start the live broadcast. And according to what I wrote on the board as headline of the broadcast, yeah, it may look somehow, what am I talking about, but it's just what it is. Just what it is. I was reasoning one day, we are on a taxi, and I had people, like one woman, when we were talking about an attitude of a lady like that, and the woman was there trying to take part in supporting the men. And somehow I was like, wow, the mother is now supporting the men, but maybe, who knows, that this must be a mother than when she was young and a lady, maybe, without having a child or still with the kids, you know. He may be part of the ladies that today that brag about talking on how men are bad and this and that. But today she's a mother and maybe a grandmother, and now she's taking part on men. that make me keep saying something, that these women, they know themselves. They know themselves. You see? Why am I saying that? Because when you look around, what we suffer the most in the home or in the house, it's always the mother-in-law and her daughter-in-law. These same women, same people, because they know themselves. The mother-in-law know that the women he was. So he knows their attitude and their ways, and so they know themselves. And they are our problem sometimes. Put them together, you see fire. But bring an in-law with his in-law, they can stay years without problem. Someone will start accusing women sometimes. Let them not find it as a guilty, but let them start looking for solution. Because if you don't see the things that in your eyes, you cannot be looking for a way to take it out. They should fight strongly to see what we are talking about. It's very important. It's very important. I saw a lot of things in the land that we are today. You see, people think it's normal. It's not normal. Like someone today on his post talking about that men are not happy seeing some women being lonely. Sometimes when they see some lonely women, they feel like, let's go and help this one, or let me go and help this one. I was like, he's right. I think it's a woman that was writing that. He said that men feel guilty and feel pity for women when they are alone, all these things, that they are good people, that men are good people. Men are good people. Men are good people, and they believe me, there is something precious that God put in men that give them that feelings, especially other women. That whenever women are in a women mode, still pattern, they attract men most. Men feel their bone somewhere. The bone of their bone, they are missing ribs. But whenever they appear like a man, men does not feel that, but they feel arrogant woman. You see? They say arrogant woman. I don't know who have already tested that or see such. Go and just sit like a woman, be like a woman, pass like a woman. You attract the attention of men. The sympathy, or you are in difficulty or problem, or somebody wanted to hurt you because you're a woman, the men take your place. They take your place and avenge for you. But whenever you appear like a man, they disappears because they seen a man. They seen irritating women. Irritating man in the form of a woman. You see? Women, please. If people can be able to be digesting all these things, like I'm seeing some people digesting it, it's very important. It's very important. And when we keep ignoring it, we are ignoring a lot. We are ignoring it because the days are becoming wise. The days are becoming wise. And the one must know where they are. You not to be find missing in what is coming up. So apart from that, and what I wrote here is very clear. I just want to draw our attention to that. Because the way women or wives, ladies do position to take the place of parents without knowing that it's impossible. Unless it's a lost man. When I mean a lost man, they're a lost man. And the lost man I'm about to talk about is what brings all these things. Like last time I was saying that a lot of women have made some men, or some men has lose the position of man. and come to the position of women. The women have gone far to reduce men to women. It's not normal. But before I come to that, please, know if women, that why is impossible, unless your man is not a good man. In fact, he's no longer a man already. But as long as he's a man, it's impossible for you to detach or remove him from his parents. And if you do, he's owing. He has a debt that may haunt him in future. Because that was an agreement. That was a sealed contract. That while we are children, the parents take care of us, and when they got old, we take care of them, and the agreement continues until God says it's okay. How it's okay comes on until the child becomes something or somebody. The parents still provide, because I never see a parents who eat and forget their children until the child becomes somebody. You know, today we don't talk of age. Sometimes some parents is still guiding their children of 20, 30 years and still in their house, still in their mansion. The children are still enjoying their things until they become up to. Such is the parents that the children ought to take care of them when they grow, become up to, until they are no more. Oh yeah, that is how it is. It is a sea contract from birth, spiritually meant to be. But that of woman, let me just talk of maybe wife, you see, is so different, because this is just an instant contract between choice of two people. In agreement, remember, every agreement, since wherever two or three gathered, God is there. So what makes it rigid is the agreement that people agree together, because you don't need to fail someone's on your promises, because you promise with the man God gives to you, and there God is there. That's what makes it a little bit serious, that God said that woman, submit to your husband, and husband, love your wife. And I think last time I speak on what love is. For people who think that love is maybe buying you this kind of things, or things come and put you in a place like that, I never see where it's been explained that that is love. But we are using the love of Christ to give us example. But this is where some of these women get it wrong. If God asks the man to love your wife, remember what I said last time, what love is. It's to help the woman to sit well. It's to help the woman to tell her the truth. Help her open her eyes, help her know what she's supposed to know. Just like Christ keep helping us even till now to know what we're supposed to know. Helping us in difficult, send us the Holy Spirit that can help us, enable us to do things that we're supposed to do. Not that He will come and do it for us. So women, don't think that maybe you have married, you have nothing to do again. And I don't know how some women reason. That's why I really want them to understand this. A woman, you have at least, if it's too much, 20 years to maybe labored. 20 years to labored. But man has continuity. Until maybe you can say the children has become something or somebody that can provide. If not, the man continue. But once the woman train the children, even at 15 years, like this, my younger brother, his age now is up to that. If the mother is here and the parents is here, they have nothing to bother again. The mother have nothing to bother again. The mother will go on sitting one place pointing hand while the child keep doing the manual labors at home, only taking information and the guidelines from the husband and keep guiding the children to be executing it. So is it this patient of like 15 years or some instances of like 15 years or let's say 12 years? Because when your child is up to 10 years, they can be doing things. If you teach them how to cook, they can cook. Is it what is frightening many of you women? That you only see today, you don't see tomorrow. Okay, if everybody, why are you going to school? The things you bear in marriage, is it can compare with the things you bear in schooling? Some of you school 12 years, doctors and all the things. You pass through these things to become what you are. That little moment of patience, you can't exercise it. Your mother-in-law, father-in-law are not there to be there forever. It's just for the wise. You become the mother, you become the king of the house. You only have to exercise patience with that man within that short period. And when going there, have to know that you're going for a serious thing, not just to go there, you think you come there to drink juice and all these things. That is the problem. Some of them go to the marriage with a mentality that is so poor that whenever it's not, because if it's fake, it's fake. If it's not true, it's not true. If what you think is not what it is, it's not what it is. Until you surely signal. So if you're going to marriage with the idea that it's fake, it will fail you. Try to know that you're going there for work. And if you understand that your work is for a temporary, it's for the moment, you become free of your own. I remember when I grew up, my mother can go out and come back when she wants. She's no longer under the control of anybody because she has now a mother that has been confirmed. She has passed through those period of she is just coming, the children are still young, all these things. It's just for the meantime. And you ought to be mother for a long time until you're normal. So let's be considering all these steps for you not to take maybe the endurance of there's not even too much day there. Because if you're a submissive woman, there's not too much day. And when you're submissive, your husband is here also to make you more happy. There's not too much day. Because some of you find it so difficult, especially here. Yeah, whenever somebody might say, it's complicated. If you can't support it anymore, my sister, please leave. If you can, whenever you go with that mindset, if you can, before you know it becomes difficult for you. You must serve a king before you become a king. You can't just come immediately and you wanted to rule your husband, rule the family, rule everywhere. Who are you? Who are you? Even little instruction dares you up. So, what makes you think? And what's part, most of you don't remember that if you have food, the person have already tested you. He have already tested you. So that appetite is no longer as it is. You just need to maintain it, that the person shall maintain his own. It's a contract. Yes, it's a contract. If you don't maintain yours, don't expect maintenance. Don't expect maintenance. Somebody is like making a kind of post on why is women able to accept a man with a child, but men find it difficult to accept a woman with a child. It's not the same. A woman is accepting a man with a child because they all are coming to bear the name of the man. But a man accepting a woman with a child. Can a woman go and marry a man? It's man that go and marry, so there's no comparison. Whose name are they going to bear? That's where the question lies. There are noises. I feel like rain. I feel like rain. So my very people, that is the small fat on it. You see? There was another thing I wanted to talk on concerning please, concerning the mothers and the parents. I'll speak of this thing once upon a time. I really want to touch it again, please. It is made known that after the parents care and take care of the children come to take care of them. Please, parents, please. We have many stubborn parents today. Yeah? As then, they may have stubborn children. Some parents, please, know that you people are now working or are under someone's responsibility. That their direction is very important. Don't insist in directing them. For who wears shoes, nowhere is sparing them. When they ask you to do like this, please do. Don't just be playing commander and mother and father, for there's time for everything. They are the one that knows where it ought to be today, that is good for them, that is helpful for them with the nature of things now. Don't trouble them that they shall just look for a way to ease their problems and you look abandoned. As we go on, you become parents, please learn that at the stage, as soon as you are no longer the provider, make things easier for the providers. For once you are providing for the children and they were in order your instructions and whatever, making things easier for you. Now they are in your then position, please make things easier for them. Make things easier for them. Who wears shoes, nowhere is spending them. As a good parents, you almost have understood. And thank God for those who is cooperating. Because there are also stubborn parents. That a little instruction look that their children is commanding them. Not commanding, but a kind of. Because it needs understanding. It's very, very important. Whenever it's no longer you piloting, whenever God has a what can I call that? Have to make the shift of leadership out from your hand. Please allow to be led. Allow to be led by whosoever he has positioned to. It's very important, so that we can have smoothly things can be going smoothly, for someone not to be a cause of the problem and keep pointing, accusing finger on others. That's why some certain cause or whatever we expect does not come through, because I said that God sees the motive of the actions. God sees the motive of the actions. Some parents want to control their children even at their stage of they are the providers of themselves. You can only give them advice. You don't control someone who is wearing his shoe that nowhere is penning him, but only advice. Over pressure or pressing to control them can shift them away from your side. For it's a double problem to them. Fighting hard to succeed their life, to make things easier, and fighting to also solve your perturbating problems. So make things easy for them, parents. Okay? It's very necessary and important. We need a clear move, and never to be given chance for the devil's distractions. and manipulations. Let's be guided. Let's be guided. The devil works in many ways these days. Let's be seriously guided. Be you. Be ready for anything. Be ready for anything. Let there be nothing you can't do without. Devil's eyes are on things you can't do without. Is that friends you can't go without? Is that whatever? The devil working to see those who are your best friends to come with them. Your family that you are so close to come with them. The person that you are too tight to come with them. They walk in different ways. They walk in mysterious ways. I told you that media are in their bare hands. They operate in unseen ways. They know your relative. They know your, even from distance, because media, I said last time, media have make people so closer than the person you are even on the same roof with. So if you think that they don't know your people, your background, people have time to calculate, even people you are born the same age with. A lot of manipulation, bro. Let's be sensitive. Let's be calculative, and especially let's always be having time meditating the word of God, that his word shall be opening our mind and brain and sharpening us to understand what is happening in the world that was created by the word. It's very important. There are deep things you don't know. He that overcome, he that overcome, he that overcome shall be glorified. He that overcome, he that overcome, he that overcome shall be the crown of life. It's not easy, but work with the Lord, and you will be overcome. You will win. You will win. Closer to God. Closer to God. I want to add more thing. You see, Holy Spirit is the eye of God on us. Just like a parent or a father, just a parent that is with his children, or a father that's moving with his child, maybe on an errand. I remember those days when I'm going maybe in the bush, my father, I always stand in the front. He always makes sure I'm in the front so that he can be watching at me. And while going, sometimes maybe some of these serpents moving and all this mechanical move in the bush. Immediately I feel any move or whatever that frightens me, I will turn and look to my father, and his signal maybe keep going, or if I look, the way I look or my move will let me know his action. He may ask me to wait or tell me that it's nothing, I should keep going. That is how it works. Holy Spirit is the eye of God on us. Then whenever things seems mechanically, let's look on God, that he shall give us the direction either to move or wait or whatever. He is with us, but he wants us to look on him to signal. Because if it's dangerous and would not look on him, I have said it, he may think, or he may allow us, or allow to see what we can do. Maybe in our mind we are strongly believe that we can deal with that. You allow us. But when you look towards him, it will let you know the next. He is with you, Emmanuel. But always draw that current of looking up on him. That's how it works. If not, what's up? Emmanuel, God is with us. His Spirit is with us. He's leading us. He's really want to direct us. Fear not, for no matter how the days may seem to be, He has promised that He will be with us to the end of the age. I repeat, He does not only walk or watch or look on the crime or the happenings or the error or what you have done, but He look direct to the motive or the reasons or the cause of that which you have done. That's why some people did and nothing happened to them, and this person did and something happened to him. Just as our face is different, so is the problem are different. Which means no room for copying others. Be you. Life is personal. If you don't get it, you can forget it. It's still your brother, darling boy for Jesus. Once again, I will see you as a word is enough for the wise. I love you all. I will keep loving you. Ciao.